Write a story on the moral might is right. There is a story. The Wolf and the Lamb. Since the very advent of human civilization, morality has been considered a part and parcel of character building. It is the essence of every religion all the time. All the seers, intellectuals, and sages have taught moral values in their sermons and lectures. Giving lessons through moral stories is the most effective method of teaching morality, and so adopted it centuries ago. The following story teaches us the moral might is right. One day, an innocent lamb felt thirsty. He went to a lake to drink water. He placed his mouth on the clear water and started to drink water. A wolf was already drinking water from the stream there. He saw the lamb and planned to eat its delicious flesh. He walked towards the lamb and said, "Why are you making the water muddy and dirty?" The innocent lamb said to the wolf politely, "Sir, the water is flowing from your side, and I can't make it dirty." The wolf felt ashamed and said, "Why did you call me names last year?" The lamb replied, again politely, "Sir, I'm just 6 months old. I was not even born last year." The wolf felt insulted as the trick again failed. He growled, "Then it must be your father who abused me." Saying this, he pounced upon the lamb, tore him into pieces, and ate his delicious flesh with relish. Thus, to lead a successful and happy life, one has to conform to all those moral values which have been focused on in different moral stories. Moral might is right. So this is the story that sports might is right, the wolf and the lamb. Thank you. Here comes the very important story for your board exams, the hare and tortoise. Let's get started. Since the very advent of human civilizations, morality has been considered a part and parcel of character building. It is an introduction of the story. It is the essence of every religion. All the times, all the seers, intellectuals, and sages have taught moral values in their sermon and lectures. Giving lessons through moral stories is the most effective method of teaching morality. Aesop adopted it centuries ago. The following story teaches us the moral: slow and steady wins the race. Let's get started. Slow and steady wins the race. This story took place in old times when all the animals lived peacefully. It so happened that the hare and the tortoise became good friends. The tortoise lived in a pond while the hare had made his burrow nearby. The relationship went on smoothly, except that there was one problem. The hare was very proud of his speed and often made fun of his friend for his slow pace. The tortoise would get hurt but remain silent. One day, the hare was sitting with other animals, and as usual boasting of his fast speed. Out of pride, he challenged them to run a race with him. The tortoise said that he would accept the challenge. "What a joke," remarked the hare distrustfully. But the tortoise kept calm. a distant tree was chosen. As the finishing point, the race started, and the hare got out of sight at once. But soon he stopped to show his contempt for the slow tortoise and lay down for a nap. In the meantime, the tortoise kept on moving steadily. It was evening and the weather was mild enough, so he began to walk leisurely towards the finishing point. When he reached there, he was stunned to see the tortoise already resting at the winning post. He became very embarrassed when the tortoise remarked, "You were very proud of your fast speed, but behold, slow and steady wins the race." Moral: pride hath a fall, and slow and steady wins the race. A very important moral story for your board exams. Learn this story by heart. The hare and tortoise. Thank you.